yeah, if you think you're going to do it in your own strength, then you know what? Yeah, you can do it.
COVID, it's been helping people move their businesses from offline or brick and mortar to online.
Systems are more important than skills as an entrepreneur today.
It's totally okay to reinvent yourself multiple times, especially when you're an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Profitable Coaching Conversations with WendyY Bailey. If you're a coach, speaker, or industry expert, you're in the right place for sales and marketing wisdom and insight to grow your coaching business. Now, here's your host, Income Acceleration Mentor, WendyY Bailey.
Hello and welcome to this bonus episode of the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show. For the next couple of minutes, I want to talk with you about what most people fear most in the sales conversations, the dreaded objections that surface from your client. Well, let me just tell you a couple of things. First of all, objections can be fears in disguise. Typically, when you're asking someone to make an investment, it requires a level of commitment that, may incite fear for your client. It may even be change that they're really not sure that they're ready to make, and you're asking them to make a change that feels scary and uncertain and unknown and uncomfortable. So recognize that those are fears in disguise, and remember that your job is to continue to be in relationship with your client within that sales conversation. That's foundational. That's clear in every aspect of the word. When you look at objections, the original salesman, Zig Ziglar, identified 5 very specific objections. All objections fall into these 5 categories: a lack of need, a lack of time, a lack of money, disbelief in you, and disbelief in your ability to solve their problem. 5 very simple categories of objections. Everything falls into one of those 5. And let me say this, the lack of need, the lack of time are clearly about what's important in the client's life at that point. If it's something that's keeping them up at night, you'll know that it is a need, the timing is right for you to serve them. And the way you serve them is identifying how you can solve their problem. What's keeping them up at night? Lack of money is if it's not survival, like if they're not like trying to keep the lights on every month, that's what I call survival. It really is about financial priority. Financial priority. It means that whatever it is you're offering to solve their problem, they don't have a priority. It's not clear to them that it's ranking high enough for them to do something with it now, about it now. When I was in corporate America, I was a process manager, and I worked for, at that time, a telecommunications company. And I managed a process called problem management and root cause analysis. And let me just sum it up without going into all of the technical details. And let me say that my job was to find out where things were broken. Could it be a resource issue, a personnel issue? Could it be something specifically going wrong in the software? It was my job to identify that. And as I was talking to different people who really mattered on the particular problems, this one director kept saying to me, I know I need you, but I don't have time to stop and get help from you. And I never will forget it, because in his mind, it wasn't a priority for him to support this whole problem management process or root cause analysis process. And so he didn't make time for it. He didn't make it a priority. So when someone tells you they don't have time, they don't have a need, they don't have financial priority, whatever the priority is, you need to understand that, because that can be an objection that you need to address. Disbelief in you and disbelief in your ability to solve their problem are both about rapport. What kind of relationship do you have with the ideal client? How have you connected with them and related to them and let them know you care and you have a depth of understanding of what's causing the problem in their lives? What do you care about them? They need to know that you understand who they are just as much as the problem they're facing. They don't want you to just sell them something for the sake of selling. They've got to believe that you care. I'm not saying it's a tactic for them to believe that. I'm saying you got to be real. You've got to be authentic about who you are when you show up in that sales conversation. Years ago, I was coaching a client and she was looking at hiring a relationship coach. And her then fiance said, you know what? I don't know why I should listen to this relationship coach. She's not even in her own relationship. Well, as a coach, you don't have to have had the same experiences to coach people on their challenges. The reality is, in that case, he'd had a disbelief that this coach was somebody who could help them in their relationship. Given that he wasn't the person that was talking with the relationship coach, she didn't have an opportunity to address his objections, but they were still there and resulted in her not getting hired as the relationship coach because that objection was very present for the fiance and there was no way for her to address it. Okay. So you got to look at the scope of things. Again, lack of time, lack of need, lack of money, lack of a disbelief in you and disbelief in your ability to solve the problem. So a lot of your objections and how to overcome them has to be about you being able to articulate how you're going to deal with all of those. You need to be able to understand what's happening so that you can language and you can put your message in a way that says, I get it, I understand, and here's the solution. It's built into what I'm offering you. That's a simple way of looking at it, but I want you to know that overcoming objections doesn't have to be scary. It's not necessarily about you. It's about how you show up and how you connect and relate and build rapport and relationship with your clients in the sales conversations. And then it becomes about how you address them to overcome those 5 objections. I hope this has been helpful. Be sure to join the Profitable Coaching Society at profitablecoachingsociety.com. And we'll see you next time for another episode of the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show. See you then, everybody. Bye-bye.
One of the benefits of being in my business for more than 18 years is as I've grown to serve my ideal clients more fully, I've also amassed a lot of really amazing content to support them. I decided a couple of years ago that I would create more Coaching Client Sales and Marketing Academy. And it's designed to help in 3 key areas of focus and discovery: mindset, marketing, and sales. Mindset is everything. That is my personal mantra. And as my personal mantra, what I try to do is elevate the mind of my clients so that you can get bigger, bolder, better, everything in your business. It means greater clients. It means you're able to step into sales in a big way. It also means that you can market and promote yourself because you understand the value you're bringing to the marketplace. Marketing is part of that promotion that you do. It's making sure that you are on the right platforms, and being on the right platforms, you can successfully attract your most ideal clients and serve them fully. Sales means that you actually learn what it means to step into that sales conversation and walk your clients down the path of enrolling in working with you. I love More Coaching Client Sales and Marketing Academy, not just because of these 3 key areas, but there's a lot of nuts and bolts there as well. I give live training once a month. They're monthly one-on-one office hours. That means I get to coach you as a member of the Academy. There are video replays, there are discussion forum, there's a program concierge who's managing the content and making sure if you have any questions, you get them addressed. If you have any problems or hiccups, there's someone there to support you. There's a ton of recommended tools and resources as well. And because this is just one of the many offerings I have, I also offer you savings opportunities to connect with me in other ways. Don't just take what I say.
Join the Academy so that you can create high-value, high-dollar programs. You can sell high-dollar services and programs with grace and ease. Build relationships with more of your most ideal clients. Create lead magnets that attract more of your most ideal clients. Develop your unique and authentic selling strategy. Gain more visibility for your program, services, and products. Become a marketplace influencer on the right platforms. Accelerate your income quickly and strategically, and create consistent monthly income of $10,000 or more. It's designed to accelerate your income. Don't take my word for it. What Academy members say, like Sharita Sparrow, therapeutic arts master of the Feathers Touch, she says, once upon a time, I struggled in my business when it came to increasing my rates. I felt uncomfortable charging the true value for my therapeutic art services. After working with WendyY, I instantly doubled my income. She showed me how to reframe my approach to charging what I deserve, no more shortchanging myself. Not just Sharita, there's also Rebecca. Rebecca said, I would be happy to speak to anyone considering WendyY services. My investment in working with her saw a financial return of 200%, along with additional coaching and speaking opportunities. All I can say is thank you, WendyY. Thank you, Rebecca. And then there is Wilma. Wilma says, working with WendyY is a great fit for me. I feel that I'm in partnership with a coach who is helping me achieve my business goals. WendyY's suggestions are on the money, and I'm learning so much. I now have a new way to acquire customers who are willing to work with me and are excited about positive change. WendyY, you are the one for me. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Wilma. And then finally, there is Kenneth. Kenny says, WendyY is such a professional coach and transformational expert. She always knows exactly what to say or do to make sure that I stay on track with my business. She knows if I need a marketing strategy, a better technique, or a mindset shift. All of it weighs in, and I appreciate having you as a member, Kenneth. So let me just say to you, I'm looking for an elite group of members for the Academy at this point. And because it's such an elite group, I've got an elite number for you. For the first 100 members, and I'm ticking them off, there are less than 100 spots available now, you can become a member at More Coaching Client Sales and Marketing Academy for $88.88 per month. That's all it is. You get all of what I've described for $88.88. 8 is a number for abundance, and I'm so excited to extend this special opportunity for the first 100 elite members of More Coaching Client Sales and Marketing Academy to you. Go to morecoachingclients.com and enroll today.
Thanks so much for tuning into Profitable Coaching Conversations with WendyY Bailey. Be sure to join us at the after party at www.profitablecoachingsociety.com. We'll see you next time for more sales and marketing wisdom and insight from WendyY and her amazing guests. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you know when new episodes are posted.